Present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word,
that walked among the ancient trees, calling the lapsed soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew.
O earth, return. Arise from out the dewy grass. Night is worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more. Why wilt thou turn away? The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee till the break of day.
To see a world in a grain of sand,
and a heaven in a wild flower.
Hold infinity in the palm of your hand,
and eternity in an hour. A robin redbreast in a cage
puts all heaven in a rage.
A dove house filled with doves and pigeons
shudders hell through all its regions.
A dog starved at his master's gate
predicts the ruins of the state.
A horse misused upon the road
calls to heaven for human blood.
Each outcry of the hunted hare a fiber from the brain does tear.
A skylark wounded in the wing, a cherubim does cease to sing.
The gamecock clipped and armed for fight does the rising sun affright.
Every wolf's and lion's howl raises from hell a human soul.
The wild deer, wandering here and there, keeps the human soul from care. The lamb misused breeds public strife,
and yet forgives the butcher's knife.
The bat that flits at close of eve has left the brain that won't believe.
The owl that calls upon the night speaks the unbeliever's fright.
He who shall hurt the little wren shall never be beloved by men.
He whom the ox to wrath has moved shall never be by woman loved.
The wanton boy who kills the fly shall feel the spider's enmity.
He who torments the chafer's sprite weaves a bower in endless night.
The caterpillar on the leaf repeats to thee thy mother's grief.
Kill not the moth or butterfly, for the last judgment draweth nigh.
He who shall train the horse to war shall never pass the polar bar.
The beggar's dog, the widow's cat,
feed them and thou wilt grow fat. The gnat that sings his summer song poison gets from slander's tongue.
The poison of the snake and newt, of a sweat of envy's foot.
The poison of the honeybee is the artist's jealousy.
The prince's robes and beggar's rags are toadstools on the miser's bags.
A truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent.
It is right, it should be so.
Man was made for joy and woe.
And when this we rightly know,
through the world we safely go.
Joy and woe are woven fine,
a clothing for the soul divine.
Under every grief and pine
runs a joy with silken twine.
The babe is more than swaddling bands throughout all these human lands. Tools were made and born were hands. Every farmer understands.
Every tear from every eye becomes a babe in eternity, which is caught by females bright and returned to its own delight.
The bark, the bleat, bellow and roar are waves that beat on heaven's shore. The babe who weeps the rod beneath writes revenge in realms of death.
The beggar's rags fluttering in air does to rags the heavens tear. The soldier armed with sword and gun palsied strikes the summer's sun.
The poor man's farthing is worth more than all the gold on Afric's shore. One mite wrung from the laborer's hand shall buy and sell the miser's lands. Or if protected from on high, does that whole nation sell and buy.
He who mocks the infant's faith shall be mocked in age and death. He who teaches the child to doubt, the rotting grave shall ne'er get out. He who respects the infant's faith triumphs over hell and death.
The child's toys and the old man's reasons are the fruits of the two seasons. The questioner who sits so sly shall never know how to reply. He who replies to words of doubt doth put the light of knowledge out.
The strongest poison ever known came from Caesar's laurel crown. Naught can deform the human race like to the armor's iron brace. When gold and gems adorn the plow, to peaceful art shall envy bow.
A riddle or the cricket's cry is to doubt a fit reply. The emmet's inch and eagle's mile make lame philosophy to smile. He who doubts from what he sees shall ne'er believe, do what you please. If the sun
and moon should doubt, they'd immediately go out. To be in a passion you good may do, but no good if a passion is in you. The whore and gambler by the state, licensed build that nation's fate. The harlots cry from street to street, shall weave America's winding sheet. The winners shout, the losers curse, dance before dead America's hearse.
Every night and every morn.
Every night and every morn.
Some to misery are born.
Some to misery are born.
Every morn and every night. Some
every
are born
morn
to
and
sweet
every
delight.
night. Some are born to sweet delight.
Some
are born to sweet
endless
delight.
night.
Some are
We are
born to
led to
endless
believe
night.
a lie.
We are
and
led to
see
believe
not
a lie.
through the eye.
When we see not
Which
through
was
the eye,
born
which
in a
was
night,
born in a night,
to perish
in a night,
while
the soul slept in beams of light. God appears and God is light to those poor souls who dwell in night.
but does a human form display to those who dwell in realms of day.
Pretzels interspaced with forceps dance to the ragman's hand. Alcatraz and the back end of kitchens. Barrels ring as the bromide runs in tipsy fragments down old walls.
Okay.
Holy walls.
Okay.
Maggoty with thirst and turning east as politics schools lick ice cream from the pricks of ease, orgasm, spasm, and phantasmagoric strawberry sodas bought with a silver dollar, paid on trust, still warms the drinker's hand. Good humor, man! Stuffs cocaine up noses made for air. Nervous in service, seriously eating lunch. Booby, take a bath. Wrath destroys the moon, and crickets eat footsteps. Phone ring shatters Mr. Mulroy's ears. Chuckle, squawk, who? Ice cream. Daddy is a caddy. Mexican authorities capsize dogs. Capanzanalica stacks the cards against mother. Jimmy the Greek meets Ginny. Mrs. Simpson falls in a rose bush. An evening to remember. Great hostess. Homemade formaldehyde. Chili combs their hair with $200 combs. Uptown, playing cards. Gingham dishwashers at Norton's. $20 million. Drops mercury in a tub of seals. Seagulls sail silently on soft wings. A real man stands with outstretched hand. The storm has passed.
Good God, man. Grace explodes in your eyes, shimmering with the sparkle of sapphire, mined from the earth of Bangkok. Good God, man. Will, through your voice is an oboe, calming temptations of my haunted soul. Lamenting I cry to hear your breathful murmur. Good God, man. Peace spills from your hands, soothing the ache of fragile bones, unraveling a sacred spot, a resting place. Good God, man. Laughter resounds from your belly, shared with despairing peasants to ring out the old bell and claim a new world. Good God, man. I'll dream of you a little more, if the stars and the earth will allow me a favorite diversion.
My feet made thunder when they hit the ground. And when I swaggered, my tail swatted the trees flat out into oblivion. In one day, I could eat a whole forest. And when I belt, the sky shied off behind the clouds. Ah! I was a real thing. No puny pup of a man carrying a club could do me in. I popped those little biddies into my mouth as breath freshener. Appetizers. Some of you wonder why I'm not around no more, huh? That's my business, see? I've got no intention of letting the truth be known. Especially to you, pencilheads. Better this how anyway. Lends an air of mystery that makes my myth grow. And why shouldn't it? I was the biggest, see? Want no one bigger than me. What you got now on this earth, huh? Bunch of geeks, you ask me. Creeps. Wargs. When I ruled this joint, it was something beautiful to behold. When I stood out, lay down at night, it was right out in the open, and I didn't give a damn. No doors to lock, no dreams to shiver my composure. I was the greatest, see? A living vision. And when I stood up, my head was in the stars. Now all you got is broken vistas. You live in tiny boxes like bugs under a rock, and you hide. You hide from the light, you hide from the night, you hide from your sight, you hide from the view of your neighbor. When I was alive, I lived. I went out there against all comers and rattled and raged my delight. I stood tall against the storms and defied the gods. I took whatever I wanted and played against the odds. I lived. You ought to hang a sign on each and every one of you. I came, I saw, I hid. You got no guts, the lot of you. So now you wax nostalgic for your big daddy, the high stepper, the cloud pounder. Well, I ain't coming back. No matter how many Papagino meatballs you promise me, I ain't coming back to this. I'm gonna pick my own spots. Bide my time till the time is mine. I'm coming back in grand style class when I come. I've been thinking about this reincarnation jazz. And I figure to come back bigger and better than ever before. Twice as big, twice as strong, with all the latest laser technology and 5 times the load of jism. I mean the real man. Dino Man. And all you faggots and red rum prima donnas that think you know me or thought you knew anything about me can go straight to bloody hell. 'Cause this time, you ain't gonna be there. I'll conjure up something better to eat. I mean wilder, fresher, death, man. When I come back this time, baby, you be gone.
Love is so cheap. I love coffee. The beans sizzle, jump, and hiss until I calm them in my grinder. I hold the world in my cup. We decide we're a team and won't go through life without each other. I love coffee. But all I really want to do is tell him I love him. It's so hard. I love music. I need it more than air. It fills my eyes and heart and soul. Fire through my hair. Music for good moods, bad moods, love, despair. Music to cook with, clean toilets by, even wear. I love music. But all I really want to do is tell him I love him. It's so hard. I love purple. I love to brush my teeth with it, slide it over my tongue, lick it, suck it, swallow it. Purple stimulates my soul, starts my engine's pistons roll. I love purple. Okay. All I really want to do is tell him I love him. It's so hard. Love is so cheap.
A proclamation! A proclamation! In the future, man shall create great guillotines, wondrous machines, heads shall be lopped like daisies in a row, lawn mowed, bread sliced, shredded, not a drop of blood shall ever touch the ground. It shall be sucked off into the vacuum of dreams to water the arid landscapes. In the future, looking out of windows shall be forbidden. The construction of windows shall be forbidden. All sound but industrial sound, the sound of cars guffawing, trucks chanking, jackhammers parading, pile drivers expostulating, planes roaring, chimneys bellowing, shall be forbidden. Sirens in the night and little girl cries shall be forbidden. The human voice, the sexual holler, shall shrivel to a weakened wheeze. In the future, casements shall be built high in the stratosphere to shield us from the sun. Blue skies shall be charcoaled in. Corpses shall not be allowed to decay. In the future, the illusion of joy shall be seen through. Sterner minds shall have their sway. Puke shall be served in bread lines, and we shall be thankful. In the future, humans shall be featured in pet store windows to the exclusion of all other creatures. There shall be no other creatures. Humans only shall rule. In the future, there shall be no trees, no apples shall fall from o'er-laden boughs. Every inch of the earth and sea shall be macadammed. No mote of dust shall jar the eye. In the future, childhood shall be outlawed. Children shall be born adult. Mothers, plastic pots. There shall be no learning. The necessary knowledge shall be programmed in. In the future, God shall be the hope of death to come, but death shall never come. In the future, we shall be faceless, placeless. We shall not have the power to erase our wrongs. All shall be done but once without correction, and it shall be good. In the future, the outmoded shall disappear without ceremony. There shall be no attachment. Not even the cockroach shall mar the crystal clarity of the new order. In the future, the only allowed amusement shall be the silent home movie. Remnant of dreams we shall not understand. Pieces from puzzles of a previous fit. They shall not spit reality back into the blank stare. In the future, fame shall be the mutant horror, the unexpected twist of life into the different, the other. It shall be craved like the hungriest drug. It shall be the only release. In the future,